underwriting of properties based on how people are operating them and the quality of the tenants, which is if this ever becomes standard, which I hope it does, will transform the way property insurance is done for insurance.
Yeah. So do you think that it'll make it a hell of a lot easier for people like yourself to get insurance because you've got all of this data back behind you?
I believe so, and we're hopefully going to have next year a reinsurance company and kind of take some of that risk on and prove it, but that takes some capital partners that I'm needing to talk to and sort a few things out. So, uh, it's like everything. Someone has to be the pioneer, and hopefully, you're not the guy with the arrow in the back while
Yeah.
everybody comes up behind you. But
Yeah.
I think we're in a great spot. I hope that we can lower insurance costs out there, and people follow suit, and makes it more affordable to own these properties because people talk about interest rates in commercial real estate. I'm specifically talking about apartments, which was the area in the southeast I focused on. But it
Yeah.
was really the operating costs that were killing us, and insurance, payroll, delinquency. I mean, everything. Turn costs, water costs up 10% a year, year after year. Like, rents may go up at 3 or 4%, but our costs were going there. So we went from gross profit operating margins to 65%, and I was seeing 40% on fully
Mm.
occupied buildings, which is really hard to make the debt service payments. So
Yeah.
that's I think addressing the costs in real estate, which is how I got into the insurance, and using AI is the trend to try to take some of these costs out and make it more profitable to own these assets.
Yeah. I do love your ethos. If if something doesn't work, I'll just I'll just go and
I don't know how else to do it. It's like, okay, well, I can't find anybody else to do it. I guess I'll have to be.
I'll
I'll
just
be
do it
the.
myself.
I put the guy in the room that raises his hand, right? What's the old thing in the army? They tell you don't volunteer for something, but I'm
Yeah.
volunteering for my own problems, and
Well,
and you learn a lot along the way. Like I've not always been right. There's been a lot of uh, trial and error, but that's just part of the process.
yeah.
What I like about what I do now is I understand as an owner commercial real estate, and I've owned other industrial and things too, but I really did focus on multifamily properties. And so I understand the pain points and the problems, and I'm trying to, whether it's plumbing and HVAC and these other things we do, solve
Mm,
problems, and that's what we need
that's
to do
it.
to add value, right?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So with the tightening ESG rules, the rising utility costs, aging stock